Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beef Reacts. It's been a long time coming. Wow, you can actually see the lighting is so good. I took the backdrop down. Let me know what your thoughts are, by the way, about the no backdrop. It'll probably be back up sooner than later. But looking at other reactors, they seem to have more depth. Oh my god, this is gonna fuck me up. I can see my hands. Woo-hoo-hoo! Anyways, I'm back from vacation. So that means it's time to start recording again and get back into the grind. Yeah. So I thought, why not? Let's just jump into Red versus Blue while we're at it. Red versus Blue, Camp, Fate, Hell of a Boss, you name it, we're jumping into it. We're jumping like Scrooge McDuck into the gold coins. Dude, if I had a pool of money, right, I gotta ask myself, like, that's his vault. So he goes swimming in a vault on a daily basis. I don't want that life. I feel like Orbeez might be the best route for that. But, like, damn, Scrooge McDuck really be that guy. He really got that. He that guy. What did he do to make his millions? I should watch DuckTales. I think somebody recommended that. I should watch DuckTales. Anyways, let's jump into it. I have no idea anything about Red versus Blue, by the way. I don't think Monty Ohm comes into, like, the 6th season. But either way, here we are. We're just going to start going through it. Just big vibes. Big vibes the rest of the day. That's loud. Red, but they have a yellow person. You know, respect for having an opening. Not in a bad way, just respect for having an opening. They didn't need to do that, and they made the decision to do that. Rooster Teeth, killing it even back then. Good for them. Did they pay to have this song made? I know Caboose is the one everyone likes. Mind you, I've not seen Red vs. Blue since I was like 10 years old. I don't remember Red vs. Blue. I remember Sanity Not Included. If you've never seen Sanity Not Included, it's by, I think Lyle the Guitar Man and Dexter something. They were Machinima's finest. And they made an animation show out of, kind of like Red vs. Blue. I don't know how they did. They just recorded video gameplay and would dub over it. It was actually pretty funny. Nice. What the fuck is going on? Like, genuinely, what is happening right now? They must have made this after the fact, because there's no way that was the beginning of the show.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night.
Hey, listen, existential dread, we've all had it. We've all been through it. It happens to each and every single one of us. You don't need to worry. If you're searching for meaning, you can go through a lot of camps. If you're leaning more towards your nihilistic outlook, I guess. Yeah, I guess you would read Nietzsche. I think the problem with reading Nietzsche is that, like, I think it's hard to know if you're actually reading Nietzsche or if you're reading the anti-Semitic brother-in-law. Like, isn't it like a widely accepted thing that like Friedrich Nietzsche's work, when he died, was given to his sister, who then gave it to her husband, his brother-in-law, and the dude just kind of took it and then wrote a bunch of stuff on top of it, and like there's like a whole thing where even like a lot of people don't understand what Nietzsche's points were, which was more of a thing against nihilism, and it's like because he was a sad boy and he didn't like it, and I think he was trying to go more towards the search for meaning. If you wanted to go towards more of a secular view towards a god, I suppose Aristotle's unmoved mover argument would probably be your best bet if you're starting out in that world of like not apologetics from a religious standpoint, but like just defending the idea of the existence of a infinite being that sole purpose is to create. I think your unmoved mover argument, which is, I guess, back in ancient Greece, it goes back to a time when movement or motion was akin to change. I don't know. I haven't studied it in like 10 years. I promise you it is what it is. But if it's your first time asking questions like that, sir, that's your best bet. If you're wondering why you're there specifically on the Gulch, it's probably because you're bored.
For some stuff. I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here, in this canyon? Oh, yeah. What all that stuff about God? Nothing. You want to talk about it? No. You sure? Yes.
Homie, you gotta talk about it with somebody.
Seriously, though, why are we out here? As far as I can tell, it's just a box canyon in the middle of nowhere. No way in or out. The only reason that we set up a red base here is because they have a blue base over there. And the only reason they have a blue base over there is because we have a red base here. Yeah, that's because we're fighting each other. No, but I mean, even if we were to pull out today, and they were to come take our base, they would have two bases in the middle of a box canyon. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What's up with that anyway? I mean...
Whoop-de-fucking-do. Alright, respect.
I signed on to fight some aliens. Next thing I know, Master Chief blows up the whole Covenant Armada, and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, fighting a bunch of blue guys.
Yeah, I get that.
What are they doing? What? I said, what are they doing now? God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question.
I'll go back for it, but okay, so that's Church and Tucker, and the other one was Simmons, and I did not get the other name.
What are they doing now? God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question. You have fucking rifle. I can't see shit. Don't bitch at me because I'm not going to just sit up here and play with my dick. Okay, look. They're just standing there and talking, okay? That's all they're doing. That's all they ever do is just stand there and talk.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing last week. That's what they were doing when you asked me 5 minutes ago. So 5 minutes from now, when you ask me, what are they doing, my answer is going to be, they're still just talking, and they're still just standing there.
Yes.
What are they talking about?
Bro, come on. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's it's funny. It's pretty fucking funny to me.
You know what? I fucking hate you. Talk about a waste of resources. I mean, we should be out there finding new and intelligent... Talk about a waste of resources.
Griffin Simmons.
I mean, we should be out there finding new and intelligent forms of life. You know, fight them. Yeah, no shit. That's why they should put us in charge. Hey!
Facts.
Front and center, Alan, double! Yes, sir.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
Damn, good for them.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser. I hate him so much.
343 Industries. Follow at Halo. Microsoft Studios. Nice. And Rooster Teeth. Now we're at episode 2. Red gets a delivery.
Up, ladies. It ain't no ice cream social.
What is
Ice
it?
cream social.
Yeah, I like ice
Stop
cream.
the pillow talk, you two. Anyone want to guess why I gathered you here today?
I don't know.
Is it because the war's over and you're sitting at home?
That's
Only Private.
exactly it, Private. War's over. We won. Turns out you're the big hero. We're gonna hold a parade in your honor. I get to drive the float.
I don't believe him. I think Sarge is being facetious here. I see a hint of sarcasm, and I, for one, sir, am not a fan of it whatsoever.
And Simmons here is in charge of confetti.
I'm
Woo!
no stranger to sarcasm, sir.
I am.
Damn it, Private. Shut your mouth or else I'll have Simmons slit your throat while you're asleep.
Oh, I'd do it too.
I know you would.
What the fuck?
Simmons, good man. Couple of things today, ladies. Command has seen fit to increase our ranks here at Blood Gulch Outpost number 1.
Crap. We're getting a rookie.
That's right, dead man. Our new recruit will be here within the week. But today, we received the first part of our shipment from Command. Lopez, bring up the vehicle.
Lopez.
Shotgun. Fuck.
May I?
Homie, you just gotta get in the car, and then... What was it? What was your favorite shotgun thing? Because there used to be, like, shotgun, and then there was, like, I knew some kids who used to, like, say, like, Rosa Parks, and it's like, if they were already sitting down, then they wouldn't give their seat back up for anyone. And, like, there was, like, you move your feet, you lose your seat. But there was, like, shotgun. There used to be, like, a whole game that you'd have to play with it. What did you guys ever do that? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I need a question of the day, and I don't have one. But that's definitely something that was done. Homie, you just got to get there first.
Introduce our new light reconnaissance vehicle. It has 4-inch armor plating, mag buffer suspension, a mounted machine gunner position, and total seating for 3.
You know what? I see why this... Even, like, when this first came out, like, I can see why it did well. Like, just ultimately speaking, looking at the cinematography and seeing what they're doing. It's showing a type of proficiency, whether or not it's an animation or anything like that that's advanced and probably not something that... I don't know exactly when the first Red vs. Blue season came out. I believe it was 2004 or 5. Had to be after Halo Combat Evolved came out, so... I want to say that was like 2003. I don't know. I have the first Halo. I have an original Xbox with like 500 megabytes of data or whatever. And like I have like the first 2 Halos on the OG Xbox. Same with iNinja. What a game. What a freaking game that iNinja, you know what I mean? But they like used the glitch and then went from there. So like they did something not revolutionary, but they did something that video game dubbing and stuff like that wouldn't really take, at least as far as I know. And considering I've been using YouTube since I was like 5 and I am a child, a product of people not paying attention to your child, I want to say it didn't become a thing till like 2008 or 10 with like Machinima, maybe Newgrounds is when that stuff started. If you know the history of this better than me, correct me. For the love of God, correct me. Because I don't like being wrong. And I'm not in the sense of I don't like being wrong as in I'm never wrong. I don't like being wrong in the sense of I don't like giving people bad information. And like that upsets me. And like I could research this, but like why do that? Because it's like I gotta record like 4 other videos today, but like correct me, and then I will adopt, and we'll go with something different tomorrow. But either way, back into it.
Gentlemen, this is the M12 LRV.
Okay,
I like to call it the Warthog.
Why Warthog, sir?
that's a good name.
Because M12 LRV is too hard to say in conversation, son.
No, that makes sense.
Why Warthog? I mean,
Why not?
it doesn't really look like a pig.
Say that again.
I think it looks more like a puma.
What in Sam hell is a puma?
You mean like the shoe company? No, like a puma. It's a big cat, like a lion.
Why don't you say a
You're
line?
making that up.
I'm telling you, it's a real animal.
I don't believe that.
I want you to poison Griff's next meal.
Yes, sir.
Look, see these two toe hooks? They look like tusks. And what kind of animal has tusks?
A walrus.
Didn't I just tell you to stop making up animals?
What are they doing?
What is that thing?
I don't know, man. It looks like they got some kind of car down there. We better get back to base and report it.
A car? How come they get a car?
What are you complaining about, man? We're about to get a tank in the very next drop.
You can't pick up chicks in a tank.
I beg to differ. I think if I were to storm down the streets of New York City with a tank, there'd be many of people who would seek after me. Many of people who would steer clear of me. Needless to say, if there's one thing I've learned from online influencer ads about picking up chicks being an insecure 12-year-olds who wanted to pick up chicks, confidence is key. Those stupid Drama Life videos.
You know what? You could bitch about anything, couldn't you? We're going to get a tank, and you're worried about chicks. What chicks are we going to pick up, man? And secondly, how are you going to pick up chicks in a car that looks like that?
What kind of car
Easily.
is it?
I don't know. I've never seen a car like that before. It looks like a big cat of some kind.
What, like a puma?
Yeah, man. There you go.
So unless anybody has any more mythical creatures to suggest as a name for the new vehicle, we're going to stick with the Warthog. How about it, Griff?
No, sir. No more suggestions.
Are
Yo,
you
Griff.
sure?
Griff is getting some heat this episode.
How about Bigfoot?
It's okay.
Unicorn?
No, really.
Alright, don't be.
I'm cool.
Sasquatch?
Leprechaun? Hey, he doesn't need any help, man.
Phoenix?
Oh, Christ.
Hey,
Phoenix
Timmy,
is a cool name.
what's the name of that Mexican lizard? Eats all the goats.
That would be the chupacabra, sir.
Hey, Griff. Super thingy. How about that? I like it. Got a ring to it.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be just like we're friends.
We could be friends, but we ain't. Not currently. So, do they give you... No, they don't have any of the credits here. Wild. I'm going to be doing the first 3 episodes today, and if people like it, I'll keep doing more. I'm just kind of... I don't want to say jumping around. I'm just kind of having fun with it. Just kind of vibing these days. Got a lot of content to record, not a lot of places to put it. If I mean.
Hey, that's not
I hate
exactly
myself.
what happened.
Yes, it is. You said, I'm not going to the Vegas quadrant, and then the next thing I know, you're in an escape pod headed for...
Excuse me, sirs.
Sirs? Oh, crap.
I
The
was told to
rookies.
report to Blood Gulch Outpost number 1 and speak to whoever's in charge.
Sorry, man. Sergeant of command getting orders. Ain't nobody in charge today.
Actually, Private. He left me in charge while he's gone.
You are
What?
such a kiss-ass.
Also, he told me if I had any trouble from you, I should get in the Warthog and crush your head like a tomato can.
That wasn't even an impression. That was just you speaking the way you normally speak. How are you doing an impression? That'd be like me saying some like, here's my Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Like, you aren't at that point. You're not even doing an impression. You just said the word
Get in the Warthog and crush your head like a tomato can.
That's the worst impression I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Okay, Rookie, what's your story?
Private Donor reporting for duty, sir.
Ready to
Private
fight
donut.
civilians. Couple of things here, Rookie. First off, Private Donut? I think somebody needs a new nickname.
Facts.
Secondly, look at the armor color.
This is the standard issue red.
Yeah, I know. Listen, only 2 kinds of people wear standard issue armor. Officers and recruits. And since you're not threatening to gut me like a fish, you're probably not an officer.
Well, he's wearing red armor.
No, my armor is maroon. Your armor is red.
Oh my. A memory just unlocked. Halo 3 on the Xbox 360. How did you customize your armor? Because I barely, like, I can't remember how I did it. I remember doing the insignia, because it was, like, my brother was the one who had live, and, like, he hated when I touched any of his stuff. So, like, I remember being, like, I was young. Maybe 8? I might have been 8. I don't remember the year. Damn, why don't I remember the year? If I was 8, he was 14 playing, and he would have been playing Halo. I just remember him spending like 45 minutes customizing the insignia, making it look a certain way, and then customizing the armor. But like, do the new Halos do that? Do we still get to customize stuff or no? Because let me tell you, the Halo 3 customization was goated. Let me know how you customized your armor, if you played.
Well, how do I get a different color armor?
I'll bet the Blues don't have to put up with this kind of crap.
So I say to the guy,
How are you going to get the tank down to the planet?
and he goes, I'll just put it on the ship. And I go, if you got a ship that can carry a tank, why not just put guns on the ship and use it instead?
Hey, kid,
Yeah?
Facts.
you're ruining the moment.
Shut up.
Oh,
Okay. You got it, man. You know what? I could blow up the whole goddamn world with this thing.
Okay, Private Donut, here's the deal.
I just refuse to call him Private Donut.
We've got a very important mission for you. You think you can handle it?
Absolutely.
We need
Cap.
to go to the store and get 2 quarts of elbow grease.
Hey, I was just thinking of doing this to somebody. I'm not even like capping on this. I don't cap often. That's probably a lie. I probably cap more often than the average person. I don't know. But I feel like if you're saying this time you're not capping, then that means that every other time you are. It's a whole fucking thing. Let's just, just rewind a minute there. I was thinking that if I had a child who was of driving age, 100% I would love to be the father of and be to each one of my kids and be like, hey, I need you to go to the store and buy me some blinker fluid. And when they get to the store and they're like, I'm looking for blinker fluid. And like, they're like, it's not here. Like, I can't find it anywhere. And they call me and they're like, Dad, like, I can't find any blinker fluid. Where is it? I then would be like, you gotta go up to the front desk. You gotta go up to the front desk and ask. I just want my child to look somebody in the eye and be like, I would like it looks like I need a quart of blinker fluid. It feels correct. It feel like I now understand why dads have the dad humor, is because at some point when you realize that no one in the world gives a fuck about you and your opinions and your thoughts, and you have nothing except for a horrible, I shouldn't say horrible, but you look forward to 5 o'clock every day because it's quitting time. You're working at a job that you don't necessarily love. And you're doing all of it to provide for like a family that probably isn't as grateful as you'd want them to be. Because at the end of the day, you just want to be appreciated and acknowledged and shown that you are cared about and loved. To have that and then just be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if this is funny to anyone else. I'm after what's funny to me and me alone. And that is a mentality that I want to hold into 2024. It's not about what anyone else wants. It's about what makes Beef laugh today. That's gonna be my character arc this year.
Yeah, and pick up some
What makes me laugh?
headlight fluid for the Puma, too. So, what?
He means the Warthog.
You do know where the store is, right, Rookie?
No.
Yeah, of course I do. Sure, no problem.
Well, get going then.
Other way. I knew that. Just gotta turn around, that's all.
I thought they were in a blood gulch. How the hell are they gonna get
How
out
long
of
do you think until he figures out there's no store?
I say at least a week. Elbow grease? How stupid do they think I am? Once I get back to base with that headlight fluid, I'm gonna talk to the sergeant.
You know what? Forget what I said before. We can definitely pick up chicks in this thing. Probably 2 or 3 chicks apiece.
Oh, man, listen to you. What are you going to do with 2 chicks?
Church. Women are like Voltron. The more you can hook up, the better it gets.
I feel like that man has never had a sexual encounter with somebody ever in his life, because what? Who has ever actually thought that? The more you can get, huh? What?
You think that we were too mean to the kid?
Probably.
Nah, he'll just wander around on the cliffs for a few hours. What's the worst that could happen?
He dies.
Finally, there it is. Oh, sweet. They sell tanks.
Hello? Yes! I'm here to talk to you about subscribing to our channel! It does. Bye!
I don't think that's not what Caboose sounded like earlier in the episode. Did they change the way Caboose sounds? Probably. Listen, everyone.
What the heck just happened?
Listen, everyone. We're gonna vibe. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Type in your comments down below what your Halo armor was. We're vibing today. We're doing... Let me know what your thoughts are on the no background. Like, dislike, party, no party, vibe, no vibe. Up to you. But if you don't mind, like I just said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Really helps me out. Post every day. Peace out. And have a good one.